What's going on, y'all? Man, it's been a lot of drama kicking up these last few weeks. You know, recently they just picked up that boy Lil Durk for some serious charges. Murder for hire. That's a serious crime to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to Lil Durk for the last, I want to say, 6 to 7 years. You know what I'm saying? I've watched him, you know what I'm saying, growing his career. You know, back then when I was still listening to him, I believe he was still living in Chicago, coming up out of there with you know what I'm saying, Chief Keef, when he was around that time when he was blowing up, because you know they all from the same area. But you know, Chief Keef took off a little before Lil Durk. But yeah, it was a it's a amazing journey. You know what I'm saying, watching him go through. You know what I'm saying, the rap career. You know what I'm saying, the rap industry. You know, watching him rap with Drake and just other big features over the years. You just watch him climb up. But you know, when you living wrong, sometimes that comes to an end, no matter how good you doing. And even if you try to change your life, because recently he's been doing a lot of positive things, you know what I'm saying? Trying to increase the peace of Chicago and little things like that. But like I always say, what's in the dark always it eventually will come to the light. That's why when you live in life, especially when you living fast, you gotta watch certain things that you do. Because certain things can come back and bite you in the ass, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes certain consequences and certain things that you've done, you can pay a heavier price with them. So that's why I tell the youth and anybody else that's watching to watch what you do out here, because things always come back. Yeah, but the charge that the feds is trying them for is murder for hire. You know, a case like that, you can spend the rest of your life in prison. So that's why I said it's some serious allegations. But the cool thing about this whole story is the dude that put him behind the wall, or the informant that's on the case, is one of his partners. You know what I'm saying? One of his partners out of his community out there in Chicago. He go by the name OTF Jam. You know, and he recently, I don't know how long he been out and all that, but recently, you know what I'm saying, reports coming out that he just did 12 years in prison, you know what I'm saying? And when he got out, Lil Durk looked out for him, you know what I'm saying? Because he like, this my one of my partners from my neighborhood. He always kept it solid. You know, so he looked out for him and gave him 50,000, you know what I'm saying, just straight up front, you know what I'm saying, just showing love to his partner. But the whole time, his partner didn't turn into a snake, you know what I'm saying, while he was in the jam. And he came out, when reports coming out that when he got out, he had a wire on the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all and the people that's listening, everybody not your friend. And just because you grew up with them, that don't mean they're your friend either. Because sometimes, especially when you start doing good with your life, and the people that you was accustomed to hanging around all the time, if y'all was living wrong, they don't want to see you do good. Because when you do good in life, only positive things can come to you. Yeah, a few negative things can still come your way, because the world is a wicked place. You know what I'm saying? So we still gotta deal with adversities. But at the same time, when you put whatever you put in the universe, that's most likely what's gonna come back to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a sad predicament. You know what I'm saying? That he gotta fight these charges because he thought that a dude that was his day one really turned out to be a day two. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I advise anybody that's dealing with a lot of people, or you think you got a lot of friends, always pay attention to how they act. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, if you living wrong, I just advise you to tell niggas to, man, I know it sounds weird, but shit, y'all niggas got to kick it with no shirts on or some shit. Because it's getting tricky, man. You know, and that shit don't even sound right, for real, for real. I know y'all probably laughing at that, but this shit's scary nowadays, man, especially if you're not living right. That's why it's best to just do the right thing, because when you living wrong, you got a lot of things to worry about, like shit like that. Like, motherfuckers coming around, got wires and secretly recording conversations and shit. You don't want to be around people like that. You want to be around people that you can trust. You know, this dude just did 12 years. She probably had a longer sentence than that, but cut a deal within the 12 years or something. I don't know. You know, it's different type of tactics the police and the FBI be using on these street dudes. That's why it don't pay to play in the street. Because at the end of the day, that shit only leads you two places: either jail or under the ground. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully the brother Lil Durk can get up out of this. You know, all of this is stemming from that beef with Lil King Von and what's the boy name? Quando Rondo. This all is stemming from that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just dumb madness bullshit. And then a lot of this shit is internet shit. Because for one, for them to be going back and forth is kind of retarded anyway. Because Dirk from Chicago, but I heard that he moved to Atlanta. So that's I guess that's why they was bumping heads through time to time with NBA YoungBoy crew and all that. But you know, at the end of the day, when you really think about it, all that shit was probably petty shit. You know, them dudes is getting real money. So it don't even make sense for them brothers to even be fighting. Like, I thought when people be beefing and shit, you know what I'm saying, that's for the broke motherfuckers. Like, when you making money like that, you ain't got no real time to be beefing with nobody. If nobody hurt your mother or your kids and anybody that you love dearly, man, just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all starting problems going back and forth, it's only escalate. And that's exactly what happened. King Von was escalating the situation with Quando Rondo and Lil Tim. And Lil Tim defended himself, took Von out. Now, the whole social media is in the uproar, and a lot of times the people that's on social media that be keeping up the bullshit and instigating the shit be squares, fucking you know what I'm saying, squares that don't be participating in no type of street activity. And it ain't even know it at the end of the day, it don't even matter if they're square or not. They not even around the situations that's taking place. You know what I'm saying? They just giving their opinion on shit, being spectators, and those are the worst people to listen to and pump your head up anyway. Because if the tables were turned, they wouldn't do shit to protect themselves or the person that they lost to love. You know what I'm saying? They just behind the keyboard being keyboard warriors. You know what I'm saying? And they but believe it or not, it's a lot of these YouTubers that doing the same shit too, keep it stirring up the beef and shit. That's why a lot of the times these rappers and shit be coming up short because they be feeling like they got something to prove. You know, the fans want to instigate shit. Social media keep promoting the negative shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of shit that the motherfucker got to deal with over a period of time. You know, after a while, motherfuckers start feeling like they got to do something. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they accusing this brother for sending a hit at Quando Rondo when they got shot out here in LA. And when Quando Rondo boy got hit in the car and passed away. So I guess that's what this whole case is about, that incident right there. But you know, this is only allegedly. I don't know any facts to the case. I'm just a spectator myself, you know, but I'm just giving my opinion on what's going on with this brother in this situation, you know. When you get money, you also become a powerful instrument. And it could be a powerful instrument for good or it could be a powerful instrument for bad. So hopefully Lil Durk is not what, or let's hope that Lil Durk wasn't a powerful instrument for negative things, you know what I'm saying? Which is the matter for hire, because like I said, he one of my favorite artists. You know, he not the best artist in my book, but he's a good artist, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna suck, you know what I'm saying? And to hear that just go away, you know. But at the end of the day, kids and any adults that's living that life, you gotta know when to cut the shit off. Motherfuckers can't be gangster 24/7. I mean, you can, but at the same time, the shit is draining. When you can just live a peaceful life and just do right by people. Yeah, defend yourself if you got to. Defend your loved ones if you have to. But don't be just out here starting shit for no reason. Don't be out here mean mugging people for no reason. When you walk past people, say excuse me. Because you don't know what they going through. You know, they be might ready to crash out by you saying, excuse me. It might have triggered them to really like look inside themselves like, man, what the fuck I'm tripping on for real, man? Let me take my stupid ass home. But by you keeping the bullshit going, they might crash out on you or if not, somebody else. Because you never know what somebody else is going through. That's why you don't judge a book by its cover. But yeah, this OTF dude, man, OTF Jam, this is a prime example that day ones can turn day twos, and they probably wasn't ever even day one, especially if they was jealous from the get-go. That's why you gotta watch these people, man. I only keep a selective few, and even them I keep at a distance because when you're around people all the time, shit starts to happen. You might not even see it because y'all so used to being around each other, but shit starts to happen. That's why it's good to just give people their space and link up every blue moon or every so often. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't get no bad report on them while they was away from you, wasn't no talking behind your back and spreading lies and rumors to other people that you don't know or know. Keep it solid. Shit. Those be the ones that's gonna last for a long lifetime. But niggas like OTF Jam, get them niggas out your circle. You show a few red signs, you gotta cut them off. You know, nobody ain't perfect, but at the same time, it ain't worth losing your life over this shit. Because they can tell on you, but they can also hurt you. They can hurt you many ways, you know what I'm saying? It don't just gotta be prison. They can do something to you and take you out of take you off your money plots. Or you know what I'm saying? Say if you got a good job, they hate on you and get you fired. There's all type of ways a snake can cause harm to your life. But when you realize that they a snake, cut them off for good. Don't let them come back in your life. And anybody that's cool with them and cool with you, you gotta watch them too because they play both sides of the fence. When when they with you, they tell you they business. Then when they with them, they tell them your business. So that's what I'm saying. You gotta find people that's loyal to you, and the people that's loyal to you, those are the ones you keep, and you be loyal to them. And y'all get an understanding. We ain't gonna never cross this bridge of jealousy. The first time we get jealous of each other, we can't be no more. When y'all get that understanding, y'all should be good to go. Only if Lil Durk could have thought like that, maybe it could have changed his situation or something. Or maybe he isn't a part of this. Who knows? Like I said, it's all allegedly. It's early in the case. We just got to follow the case and see how it's going to play out. But other than that, we're going to wrap this shit up. And everybody that thought OTF Jam was a real one, that nigga's a straight up sucker. And he jammed up a dude that had his fucking back. And those are the worst of the worst. That's the scum of the fucking earth. So if you got OTF Jams in your life, cut them loose before they damage you. All right, y'all. That's your boy Ghetto D. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, share.